Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. You look at this Cowboy defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Here's Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Come on. Hey, look at 19. Pass to 11. Pass to 11.
Throwing now is Daniels. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Their own 36-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he stopped immediately there. And credit the tackle to Percy Butler. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
So this game of ours, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while. But 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason, you looked at schedules and said, I think these 2 are on a collision course. It'd be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
70, Timberwolves.
Here's Milton now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. First down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Deciding to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah. Your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned. He's coming for you.
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a 1st down. The Cowboys at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense very strong in the victory last week.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Yeah, that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Cowboys 7, Commanders nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick on for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Daniels looking to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Donovan Ezeraku just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Second down.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Daniels. Now he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Sack on 1st down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the 1st.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
To the air goes Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
To throw is Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. From 21 yards away. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion position as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Flushed out right. He's got this to Pickens. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Milton. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. These two teams all tied after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Get it? Cougar 19, 60 Eagles, 6 Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing is Milton. Got an open man, it's Pickens. On the gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight first-down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
Here's Milton. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go.
They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll buy some time right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Ready?
Back to throw. Daniels. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Ready?
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Donovan Ezeraku. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
And it's 4th down.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And taken right at the 35. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And that will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's a long way plays into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play here for Dallas. 49 yards.
Ready, go.
To throw, it's Milton.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Jaden Blue, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Aubrey now for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Commanders 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
From the 31, here comes second and a yard.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk dragon 60.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Looking to throw. Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Let's go.
Second down and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 10.
Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Cowboy 80.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
7 block 2.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
And this is taken in at the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Buffalo 18.
2nd and 6. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Donovan Ezeraku able to record his 5th sack of the season. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
To throw is Milton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now Milton. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Another one is C.D. Lamb. He's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. C.D. Lamb, as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Commander is 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Able to slither by. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. He goes 86 yards on the kick return. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. He's got him in. Complete. Big yardage that time for Washington. 41 yards. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big game.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun, Daniels.
That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll look to throw again. Incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Deebo Samuel
from 6 yards away.
And the Commanders get a bit closer. That quick throw there is incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. That's going to be caught by Pickens.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Get it.
Back to throw. Milton.
That is caught by Lamb.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Drop 50. Drop 50.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Milton.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Back to throw again.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Let's go. Ready, go. 70 Timbo.
Here's Milton now to throw.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So this one, Charles, it's only the 3rd quarter, but they appear to be well on their way to victory.
I would say so, because a 1-score lead you don't even count, but a 2-score lead you know it can evaporate in an instant. 3 scores, feeling good, but you know it's not over yet. But now, they've got a 4-score cushion. I think you can feel pretty confident in the fact this is going to go your way.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Daniels looking to throw. Flush to his right. And avoids the contact by sliding. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
Throwing now is Daniels. Steps away to his left. They got his man complete. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Deebo Samuel with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
They'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On first down, it's Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jaden Blue with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they open the lead up now to 25.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw is Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Wishnowski set to kick off.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage. Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
Nice.
Milton.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards there and a first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
69 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Crack all 80.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Throwing is Milton.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Kevontae Turpin.
A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air.
And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Now Daniels
slings this deep from McLaurin, and that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Panthers 6 60. Panther 60.
Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. To the air goes Daniels. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
And he'll just get rid of it. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
A gain of 11 on the play.
11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Let's go now.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Ben Sinnott from 10 yards out. And the Commanders get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Commanders 34.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive as they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
To throw, it's Milton. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38.
Here's Milton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The offense on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
7 Pirates, 79 Broncos.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Come on, 60 by 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Pass caught, it's Lane with it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works, and they get the 2 instead of 1. And the Cowboys are able to recover.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
60 by 6. Cougar 19.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaded Blue. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there out the 25-yard line. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. That's out wide here for Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Picked up by Julian Blackman. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, and field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
112 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
For a Cowboys.
First down, and they go right back to blue. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.